Search4Hurt, brought to you by Rucksack. Move with meaning.
Fantastic season. To fitness.
I'm surprised this has come around so quickly. I've loved everything so far. It's been a blast. It's been a great experience, to be completely honest with you.
When I look back, I just think I would never, ever, ever sign up for half of these events. Like, I just wouldn't even think of it. And the fact that I've done them and we've done them as a team and come through the other end, it's pretty epic.
But I guess to be surrounded by, you know, the other athletes and to have the support and experience and knowledge that they've got, like, I just felt very supported and safe.
It's been a great opportunity to get in and have a go. You know, I did Hurt Camp 10 years ago, and to have that opportunity to do it again was great.
Oh God, I thought this last one was supposed to be a little bit of fun.
We are here at the beautiful Raw Challenge Gold Coast, out in the Numinbah Valley, and today we've got an obstacle racing enduro planned. We've called some ring-ins and brought some friends back to battle our Search4Hurt athletes. Let's have some fun.
All of a sudden, get out of the car and there's Liam McKenzie.
KK's back.
Our team of Liam, Jess, KK versus Pete, Laura, Sammy.
Sitting out the last event, it sucks. It's not something that I want to do. I want to do it. As much as it pains me to sit out of an event, to pull the pin, it's something that I have to do.
Obviously it's sad to not have Lockie here, but totally understandable. He fought until the death, and I know that, you know, if he could have it his way, he'd want to be here. So I know he's cheering us on.
What we've done is put a new course together that's a 5K course, and it includes almost all the obstacles. Our two teams are going to try and accrue as many completed laps as they can as a team. One person always has to be in transition.
The course looks great. I love obstacle course races. This one in particular is very obstacle heavy, which I love. A lot of running, the course looks clean, looks fresh. They freshly mowed the track to follow, so they made it really hard to get lost, which I love. It looks great, and I can't wait. Some of the obstacles I've never done before.
Good to go? 3, 2, 1, you're up.
You hit the first mud puddle, and to be honest, when I first tried to cross that, I was like, you know, trying to be really careful, and I was like, I'm not going to get muddy, I'm not going to get wet, and then literally by the second one, you're just throwing yourself in there. But you come to some obstacles and you think you know how to get over it, but then you don't know.
The course was cool. So I really like Raw. And listen, the way they did it, it wasn't just like a normal Raw course. They'd pick certain elements and it was tough. Like, it was a lot tougher than I thought it would be. The actual course was so obstacle heavy. So it was a 5K, but it was like full of obstacles. There would have been 40 obstacles in it. So it was just so draining, and we're in a heap of mud as well. So it was really, really tough course.
Yeah, I've been stitched up with the strategy. So the strategy, everyone goes on the first lap, and there's basically at least 2 running at a time. And they basically said to me to just keep running laps, and the girls are going to swap 1 for 1. I didn't vote for that strategy, but that's what we're going to start with and see how we go.
actually out on course, it was just, everyone was just cheering each other on. It didn't matter which team you're on. Like, I'm running and see Liam and I'm like, yay Liam, and he'd be like, go Laura, keep it up. And you know, you'd see the girls, and just anywhere that you'd switch and back, everyone was cheering each other on. It didn't really matter which team you were in, even though you're competing for your team. You just want everyone in that situation to do the best they possibly can.
I've known Liam for a long time. He is Australia's best OCR runner. Liam's got his name on the trophy at this obstacle course race. So I noticed at one point, his shoelace is undone. Liam, your shoelace! It's undone, it's gotta stop. Because like, I don't want him tripping, it's dangerous, it's a hazard. And Liam! Watch out, your shoelace! Making sure he's all right, you know what I mean? Don't want him to put himself in that position.
The third lap was taxing.
Hey, we
That third one was tough. Like, I thought, you know, I knew what I was doing, I knew what to expect, but fatigue had set in, and that was hard. Like, trying to pull yourself through the mud and up over those walls.
We did change strategy. The original goal was for me to keep running, but what we noticed was there was about a 15-20 minute gap between myself and the girls behind me. So if I tap myself out, I can get a 20-minute, 15-minute break and then tap myself back in. So the strategy was just to have a little quick break. It's a 5-hour event. It's a long event. What I'm thinking is I'll try to keep us pretty close together. So Laura's out on the course now, probably a 10-minute gap. I'll see when Sammy comes in. So if I can kind of keep that to 5-10 minutes, I might be able to get 10-minute breaks as we go through, which actually might speed up the time a little bit. So bit of strategy going on. Liam's out on his 4th lap without a break, so he'll be feeling it, but he's a strong guy. He won't stop. He's such an animal. But if we can get these little breaks and speed it up, work together, could be a tight finish, to be honest.
A minute and a bit. Easy money. Liam had to get in. Liam had to get in before 3:30 to be eligible to run another lap. He makes it with about 20 seconds.
He did well, so we're gonna, rewarding him with an extra lap. So basically there's a cut-off at 3:30, you got it at 3:29, so he can go again, he just needs to do another lap at his own pace, but he's done 5 already. I did 4, and the thing is, like, your hip flexors just tighten up, so when you're going through the mud, you're just really pulling your legs right up, and it's deep at some places. The last probably 2 or 3 Ks, you're going through so much water. But for him to put on the pace and that last little bit and go through the obstacles, he did that last bit in about 4 minutes, which is absolutely flying when you're 3 hours and 30 minutes into a race. But animal.
The season for me has been such a big growth. It's like, one, to do so many different events, brand new events.
But that's what it's about. And I knew that signing up for it. I knew it wasn't going to be easy. I knew it wasn't going to be a walk in the park. I wouldn't have signed up for it if it was.
I truly think I'm going to look back on this season and think this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to do something like this, to put myself out there in this kind of an environment and to do something which truly challenges me and the rest of the team and everyone else.
It's been a great opportunity to get in and have a go. You know, it's like Eminem, you get your one shot and you got to seize it.
It's kind of like a dream, because I love Search4Hurt. Like, I remember sitting there watching like the first season. Like, to be actually a part of that journey and this season has just been so special. Like, I've just loved every moment.
And look what I've just done in the last 6 months. Like, look back on your achievements and continue to be better for yourself, not, compare yourself to anyone else.
The fact that I've been on the whole season, honestly, like, I'm speaking from the heart now, it has been life-changing, and I'm very thankful and grateful to be in the situation, because I know people will watch this thinking, I'd love to do those events, I'd love to be part of that. And honestly, when I first started watching season 1, 2 and 3, I looked at the show and thought, that's really cool and just fits me as a person really well. Like, my lifestyle, I'm in the fitness industry, I love this kind of stuff. So yeah, honestly, I couldn't be more thankful for the opportunity. If someone else is watching this and they actually go and join a gym, or they actually go and do a challenge that they thought they couldn't do, that's what really makes an impact. And I want this to go beyond just the show. And now that I've been fortunate to be in this position, I want to continue that with other people, and you make the most out of it in that sense, but very thankful.
Building wise, one of the best races in the country. We're going to run up this wall with him. Come on!
Yeah, what the deal is? When the wide on thoughts about are still appealing. When the wire boy still caught up in his feelings. When I trade these inner demons for some dollars, man, you feeling?
Yeah, I just wanted to push as hard as I could in that last lap and do our team some justice. And yeah, just my whole plan from the start was just push it as hard as I could for 4 hours. So I'm happy to say I did it.
KK, Jess, you're our ring-ins for today's enduro. Now, KK, you knew about this a little while ago. Jess, you found out about this about an hour before it started. How'd you go out here today?
Yeah, it was actually not too bad. The running, I haven't really been training running a lot, so that was pretty tough, but I like the obstacles, so yeah, enjoyed that part.
Awesome. KK, how'd you go?
The complete opposite to Jess. So loved the running part. The last K&a-half was like really obstacle heavy, and it's a skill for sure. What an experience. It's been awesome.
Thank you guys for getting out here, hitting the enduro. Final scoreboard, I did think that Liam's team was going to take it out on that last lap, but Laura ended up coming in just in front, so 11 laps, both teams, Team Search4Hurt just took that one out.
One more lap.
But it wasn't from lack of trying from Liam. He absolute workhorse. I think you did 6. So
When we found out that our team actually beat the other team and we'd beaten Liam McKenzie, I was so pumped. And it was so funny because part of me is like, you know, he's running as hard as he can to get to the finish line, and no one really knows where you're finishing, but all we want to do is tell him that we beat him, which I know sounds horrible, but we wanted to win. We're the Search4Hurt team. It would have been gutted, like all of us would have been gutted if we didn't win, so it was cool.
In this season of Search4Hurt, I wanted to introduce a heap of sports science testing. I brought the girls to iPerform to get their final test done. It's only 10 jumps, takes your best 5. Go, there you go, keep climbing.
Had a great day. This is great.
Hi team, good to see you all. Now the season's wrapped, how are you all feeling?
Good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty incredible what we've done the last few months, so it's good to kind of cap it off.
Yeah, a little bit broken. Yeah, found the hurt, but absolutely loved it.
Definitely a little bit accomplished. Just it's been so many different events that we got to do all together, and a lot of new ones for everyone. So it's been great.
And I think not knowing along the way, like what we've had coming up, like it does create that anxiety, and with training wise has been all over the show.
And how did it feel kind of going up against one another? Did you know each other's strengths and weaknesses?
Me and Lockie have been competing against each other for probably 12 years. So about a 10th of his career. And,
So Lockie, season 2, you said that you didn't seem to find the hurt, but it was pretty obvious this season you found the hurt.
There is hurt, but it's not that hurt from completely giving your all. It's that hurt from a part of my body just isn't playing ball. For me, it's I guess it's been a frustrating season. I felt really good at the start and I got injured pretty early.
How is the Achilles?
It's not great. Like I had a scan and I have torn my Achilles. I'm not going to pull out at any point because I'm always hoping that the next event is going to be something that isn't going to affect me at all. I was always hoping for, all right, let's paddleboard the Bass Strait or something. Something where I'm not going to hit the Achilles, but that never rose. That never came up.
So Sammy, from the start of the season through to the end of the season, we've seen a huge improvement in your mental game. Can you talk a little on that?
Yeah, I think coming into the season, I did doubt myself a lot. Kind of being stacked up to everyone here. They've all got so much experience that I just kind of felt a little bit, like a fish out of water. But I think early on going into that backyard and it kind of, breaking me like it did, it kind of really highlighted that maybe it's not my physical strength, but it was definitely my mental strength that I needed to work on. So having the pleasure of working with Dean Kinney, that high performance coach, and he just really changed my mindset and just kind of made me focus on the opportunity and just really enjoy it for what it was.
Pete, talk us through your own experience and how you feel you've improved as an athlete.
Yeah, this season's been great in the sense of pushing your own abilities. I've seen a marked improvement in my running abilities in the past 7 or 8 months, and that showed in High Rocks because my running was about 5% quicker, which over the course of a 1 hour event's great. I came second on the sled pull, for example, out of the whole event, and that, I think last year I came about 130th. So I took off 2 minutes in 12 months.
So Laura, you specialise in long multi-day events in different environments. Not really knowing what you're getting yourself into, very little prep. How did you feel you fared?
I really struggled, I'm not gonna lie about it. So I used to do obstacle racing, and then the last few years I've moved into adventure racing. Being able to train for an event like that, it's months and months of preparation, and as a team, months and months of preparation. Whereas with Search4Hurt, they get you on a Zoom call, and then all of a sudden you're doing what do we do in WA? 3 races in 24 hours. In the beginning, I reckon my stress levels were through the roof, and I think I did everyone's heads in. And so my focus through this experience is really shift, just to kind of let go a bit and just to calm down and chill out.
I think we saw that when Laura and I were teamed up in the first adventure race together, and we figured out we're polar opposites pretty quickly because it was a 6-hour event and I had, I think, a banana and a gel. And then she had packets of sandwiches, the specific jams, the whole thing set up, water, everything. And she's like, what are you bringing? I'm like, I'm packed. I was like, oh, right, this is, and she's an adventure racer, so I started freaking out. So you stressed me out, and I was like, man, she'll be fine.
So team, I know you didn't just come here to chit chat and just kind of share your experiences. You all want to know who's come out on top. That's where the big dog comes in.
All right. Hey, man. Hey, dog. How are you? It was challenging to keep score and to kind of judge you guys against each other. So we made a call pretty early on that when you guys are competing as individuals, that was easy. We could judge you against each other on your performance on those events. But when we did do a team event where you were working together, I kind of said to the team that they could judge you based on their performances that they saw at each event. So based on that, it was super, super tight. Our male most savage is Pete. Good work, brother. It was even closer for our fine female athletes this year. After the sports science testing, it kind of solidified that Miss Laura. Bring it on in. Congrats, mate. It's been really great watching you through this season.
So team, that's a wrap for season 4 of Search4Hurt. And anyone at home watching, if you enjoyed the season and you want to register for season 5, jump online, register interest now. Cheers, team. Fantastic season.
I might go a little bit faster. I might try to come in at 52. Are you doing fartlek? Are you just run, walk, run, walk? Or are you just doing run, sprint, run, sprint?
He's trying to maintain a 3:30 pace.
Cups. Pete. What are the odds he's doing a piece to the camera? If there's any pedicure brands out there that want to work with me,
Any pedicure brands? I'm so glad this is going on national TV. My missus is going to be like, my missus will watch that and be like, holy f***.
I have to do this. My members. You have to get this on camera. Shockers, Bobby!
Hey! We'll cut it together as if it happened.
Hey, I got Lockie's camera. Look, I'm beating him. Just for the record.
Oh, Dante, I'm gonna have to give you a heap more space because God knows what I'm gonna do here. Oh God, Nana's coming through. Oh my God, what? Ah! Oh, I just realized I'm not, oh my God, stop it. Nope, nope. I was gonna do a slow-mo get up there.
Extreme levels of riding.
We need more lube on Dancy.
More lube?
More Premax.
Get the butter.
I don't know.
How the f they get approval for this from the council?
They're Red Bull.
Absolutely flying. You gotta bleep that out again.
He's got like M&M in his.
It's like a Nutrigrain commercial.
Best support crew ever.
Best support crew ever.
Because like, they're not crankiest at all telling them what to do and where to stop all the time.
So, here today, we got first in the women's pro.
I'm just gonna register as a female for every comp now.